This is a question I've seen pop up a couple of times. In fact, I used to wonder about this as recently as last year. How do I occupy this state of the wish fulfilled? How do I abandon myself to the fulfillment of my desire and assume that I am the woman or the man, the person that I want to be without looking delusional? It's helpful to understand that the only reason why you keep looking delusional is because you keep telling other people what your intentions are, and they're looking at you as though you're delusional. You don't really need to tell anybody what your desires are if they don't practice the same philosophies as you do, if they don't believe to some degree in assuming your ideal self into being. It's highly possible that they're going to look at you sideways as though you're crazy, as though you're delusional. Your dreams and your goals, your intentions and your heart's desires are things that no one should know. Only a few carefully selected people, if any. The problem with this is the problem with telling other people what you're manifesting is, say this person is a person whose opinion and their judgment is one that you really value and respect. Regardless of how they react to your affirmation, you're going to feel that, right? It's going to move you in a way. If they react unfavorably, if they doubt your capability to achieve something like this, or they doubt God, universe, life, higher self, or whatever you prefer to call it, if they doubt the ability that that higher being or whatever could be able to deliver something like this to you, it'll move you. It may begin to introduce doubt into your mind, even if you can't recognize it in that initial moment. You may begin to accept limitations that were not your own. Moral of the story is, don't tell people what you're going to do. You show them what you've done. You show them what you're doing. And also remember that you don't need anyone's approval or permission to go after something that is truly your heart's desire, nor do you need anyone to be proud of you or impressed by you for having achieved something before you physically have. Something else I'd really love to touch upon. When someone tells you that you can't achieve something, you can't manifest something, that is not a proclamation on your own capabilities, but rather a reflection on their own limitations. It's their own ceiling that they're currently living under at this point in time. And they're unconsciously just trying to keep the order in their life by keeping you in line. I personally don't believe that this is always malicious. I do believe that a lot of these actions can come from love. We do anything for the ones that we love, and we try to protect them from anything, even things as harmless as disappointment. But when a friend or a family member tells you that you cannot achieve something that you know, my love, you truly, truly, truly want, disregard it. Don't listen to them. Recognize it for what it is. It's their own limitations. And going forward, keep that to yourself. What if the intent is malicious, or at the bare minimum, laced in cynicism? When you're part of this community where we believe in the power of our own minds, we believe in a higher self-reliance and in no separation, just in unity. We believe in one. Of course, we face a lot of criticism, right? This is something that you've probably already noticed in your own life to its own extent. But that's to be expected. It's just like religion, Buddhism, Christianity, Satanism, atheism, Islam. Which path will take you to heaven, and which one will lead you to hell? And which one of us can truly, honestly, wholeheartedly say that we know all that there is to know about life, all of the answers to it, how it formed, the purpose, what's really right, what's really wrong, what's possible and impossible? All you can do is find a set of beliefs that best benefit you and live by them. And if you're fortunate enough to find a group of others who subscribe to them too, where you can freely express your thoughts and feelings. When someone tells you that something is impossible for you to have, do, or be, or the philosophies that you live by are incorrect, they're only reciting their own limitations. They're only reciting their own rules that they've set or they've allowed to be set for themselves. The rules that they live by, and live by them they certainly will. Do not accept these limitations as your own. Please remember that your beliefs are only wrong because they differ from theirs. Remember that you can't have, do, or be something because they can't have, do, or be something by their own rules. Never get this twisted. It's their own perspective that they're commenting from, not your own. So, how do you stay in this state of the wish fulfilled without looking delusional? Really, really simple. You stop telling others what you're manifesting. Let privacy become normal to you. You don't have to share every little thing that you're doing. You are not expected to share your ambitions with anyone, much less everyone. Move in silence, manifest in silence, and you won't look delusional. Continue to practice your techniques. Continue to assume your states. Continue to actively pursue what it is that you want. Just don't alert people. Just don't alert anyone that you know you can't trust. If you know it's difficult for you to remain tight-lipped, then try your very best to avoid situations where you suspect you're going to be questioned and interrogated on what you're up to now. I personally came from a family where certain individuals would regularly interrogate my siblings and I on what we're up to now and what our ambitions were and what our achievements were, while never offering the same courtesy. This information would be gathered solely for the purpose of comparison, and once I had divulged all of my heart's desires, I would be the one left feeling depleted, doubting whether or not my desires were truly attainable enough, or even worse, whether or not what I wanted was impressive enough. This is that kind of energy you do not want attached to your intention while it's still in your womb. While everyone may be doing their best, while someone may not consciously mean you any harm, you cannot always count on anyone to have your best interests at heart. That's your job. And it starts by protecting your heart's desires. Staying in the state of the wish fulfilled is completely achievable once you start protecting your desires and once you stop telling others what they are. It's not that other people wish you harm. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. That's not the point. Part of the point is you shouldn't require permission, approval, validation from any external source. And so, what now if they disapprove or approve of your goal? How would that make you feel? Do you really need to find that out? Why purposely muddle the journey to your wish fulfillment with the opinions of others? This is such a simple thing to do, and in fact, it is the first law to occupying the state of your wish fulfilled. It's secrecy and protection of your most valued goals. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So, how did you like today's video, and what video would you like to see next? Let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.